Okay, so for this video, we're continuing our discussion of AUC Section 300 and planning an audit. And in this video, we're diving first into the requirements. And this is the first requirement here, AUC Section 300.05, and it discusses the involvement of key engagement team members. And as it relates to the planning process, and it says that the engagement partner and other key members of the engagement team should be involved in planning the audit, including planning and participating in the discussion among engagement team members. And the discussion that they're talking about there is part of AUC Section 315. But what we see here is that the entire engagement team needs to be involved. And we'll learn a little bit more about that in the explanatory material sections A4 through A5. So let's go down there now. Okay, now we're down in the explanatory material. So we see here that the involvement of the engagement partner and other key members of the engagement team in planning the audit draws on their experience and insight. So each different member of the engagement team likely has a different experience base, a different knowledge base that they can really contribute to helping the overall team understand the entity under audit, as well as the risks that are inherent in that entity's financial statements. And that's what we see here. It enhances the effectiveness and efficiency of the planning process. And of course, the engagement partner can delegate a lot of that planning process to other people on the engagement team or within the firm. But that engagement partner certainly needs to be the final say and to approve the audit plan. And next we have here, they discuss AUC Section 315, which we will go through in a future video. But basically, it requires that the engagement team all sit down and discuss the susceptibility of the entity's financial statements to material misstatements. So everyone that's part of the engagement team will get together, whether it's on a conference call or in person or whatnot, and go through all the risks of the audit and discuss where there might be material misstatements. Also, AUC Section 240 requires the engagement team to discuss the risk of material misstatement due to fraud, and so you would also do that during the engagement team meeting as well. And so the objectives of that engagement team meeting are for the audit team to gain a better understanding of the potential for material misstatements of the financial statements that result from fraud or error in the specific areas that are assigned to them, but also to understand how the procedures they perform affect other areas of the audit, and that way the entire team kind of is connected and understands the nature, time, and extent of the audit procedures that need to be done in different cases. For instance, there might be two different engagement team members that do different parts of the financial statements, but that their sections of the engagement are related. For instance, maybe someone does the accounts receivable while a different engagement team member does revenue, but of course those two are related. For instance, maybe in the cutoff of revenue at the end of the year. So the engagement team as a whole needs to understand how all of the accounts are related to each other and the risks that are inherent. That way they will understand their piece of the engagement as it relates to the engagement as a whole.